point of view about Sped program based on mission, vision, goals, policy, and objectives. Special education is developed to help students develop their fullest potential despite their disability. Sped provides all the needs of the students and they implement certain policies to ensure the rights of the students.
My point of view about the SPED program, mission, vision, and goal is that everyone have the rights to study and achieve everyone's dream. Even though we have some problems like in financial, like in ourselves, which is our abilities and disabilities.
This is my point of view about mission, vision, policy, goals, and objectives of special education. Special education gives an equal opportunity to those people with special needs. They provide an environment that allows persons with disability to be educated effectively without any discrimination.
As an individual that lives in an environment that's surrounded by people who sees the disabled or special people as lower and has no capability to shine and express by their own, I'm so grateful because SPED or special education build their home wherein their rights has given importance and no one will outreach them and finally they can be themselves without any worries and fears.
Philippine government had reforms in basic education providing a broad framework and standards in establishing and maintaining appropriate special education programs for children and youth with special needs.
This is the SPED program based on the mission, vision, goals, policy, and objectives. SPED is a program that aims to give access to education for children with special needs. It also aims to give basic education to children with disabilities like normal children. SPED is the practice of educating students in a way that addresses their individual differences and special needs.
Educating students in a way that addresses their differences and special needs.
SPED offers a particular view of relationship between parts of education to education as a whole.
My point of view about SPED. SPED also provides for the establishments and maintenance of a complete and integrated system of inclusive education, relevant to the goals of national development.
My point of view about the SPED program according to its vision, goals, policy, and objectives. Everyone, especially the person who has a special need, should give equal right like a normal person have, and give them good place to study where discrimination doesn't exist.
Here are the legal bases that have been violated based on the situation that we choose. The first is the Republic Act 5250. It stated that teachers are 10 years trained to teach special children and was signed into law in 1968.
The second one is in 1975 Presidential Decree number 603, the rights of every special children should be treated with sympathy and understanding and shall be given the education and care required for his particular condition.
And our last legal basis, which is the Education Act of 1982 or Batas Pambansa bilang 232 state that shall therefore promote and maintain equality of access to education as well as enjoyment of the benefits of education by all its citizens, and shall promote the right of every individual regardless of what kind of student you are.
Those legal bases that have been mentioned are being violated based on Gary's situation wherein his teacher believes that he does not have any capability to work with others and didn't let him participate in the activity because of being retarded. Gary's teacher should let him participate in every activity that is capable to join with. Because in the first place, they are 10 years trained to teach special children. He must be the first person to know the feeling if he's going to eliminate them just because of being retarded. Rather, he must support his students so they can have the confidence to participate and feel that there's someone who believes that they can do things more than he can. And also there's a possibility that Gary have the skills or knowledge that can contribute to those activities because the legal basis states that every individual should have an equal access and benefits in education regardless of what kind of student you are. And Gary is one of those students that should felt enjoyment and the benefits of education. This is why Gary has the right to be handled with respect and empathy, and to receive education and training treatment needed due to his condition. And one of the most important reasons why every teacher of special children should treat every student equally and respectfully, not because there's a rule and the legal basis to be followed, but because the students that they are handling are special and fragile that should be taken carefully. And if ever that there's a real teacher that are treating their special students incorrectly, the faculty shouldn't ignore it and report it to the authority.
Disability
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 Is not a hindrance to show our ability.